Welcome back to World Local News. I'm your host, Freddie Valoy. I'm here with my man, Greg. Greg, what do we hit him with today?
Dude, if you are a hippo enthusiast, let me tell you something. This is the episode for you. We covered some TikTok Tourette syndrome that's going on. We covered some Trump news.
Yep.
We talked about Alec Baldwin.
Alec Baldwin may have slipped in a bullet just for fun.
We talked about Bill de Blasio.
Everybody hates him.
I mean, is there a more hated man in America?
That's a good moment. At least we have proof that liberals and conservatives can agree on something, you know?
It's true. It's true.
Bill de Blasio is a hero, and we don't even know.
So does that mean we need more Bill de Blasio? Find out in the episode.
Yeah, we need more incompetence in government. I think that fight fire with fire.
And lastly, we covered airport behavior and some heinous things that have been happening in the skies. It was a fun episode. We got silly.
Very silly.
Guys, if you like the episode, like, subscribe, share it with a friend, leave a nice comment. Say something nice about the shirts Freddie's been wearing lately.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they're great.
Thank you. That sounded like passive aggressive, but I'll take it.
Guys, you can find us on YouTube, iTunes, Spotify. You can find me at G Perlman on Instagram and Twitter. Freddie, where can they find you?
Instagram and TikTok at
TikTok.
TikTok at Freddie Valoy.
All right, guys, let's get into the episode.
Bye.
Welcome to World Local News. Recording live from Raleigh, North Carolina, in front of no audience. World Local News, 80% news, 20% bullshit. You've got questions? So do we. Like my grandmother always says, don't knock it till you try it 8 times. I'm not wearing pants. World Local News. Everything is fucked. Let's get on with the show.
Bro, I'm low energy today.
Tell me why.
So for the past 3 weeks or so, I've been waking up just like in the middle of the night. Now, normally I'm a really good sleeper. I got lazy Dominican in me, so I could sleep at any 6 minutes. I could be asleep.
You're like Rip Van Winkle.
Yeah, I get restorative sleep. But for the past 3 weeks, I would say 2 or 3 days a week, I wake up for like 2 hours. Like,
are you having like night terrors?
No
sweats,
no nothing. And I'm less stressed now than, things are good. It's not like, if I was stressed out about shit, then I'd be like, oh, maybe it's that. But I just don't know what it could be. What do you think?
Maybe there's a ghost. It's coming up on Halloween. Maybe your house is haunted.
It is the spooky season.
Wow.
So why would a ghost be trying to wake me up? He's just like,
he's trying to get your attention.
He's like,
well, it's awfully presumptuous to assume that this ghost is a he. How dare I?
No, only men can be ghosts.
Only men can be ghosts?
Yeah, women can't be ghosts.
Tell me why.
God damn it, I'm in a corner here.
Have you noticed there's a trend on social media that like talks about this day and age men being weak? Have you seen that?
Yeah, because we're not because we don't know old technology.
Is that what it is?
That we have no need for? Yeah.
I've been thinking about putting up a post like asking like what it means, because I don't understand. I'm not quite sure how like men have gotten weaker over time.
Yeah, this generational like weird war that we all do is so weird. Like each generation has their fuck ups and good things, and you hope that the next generation is better than whatever. Like
I feel like this call is coming from within the house though. I feel like it's like people our age calling out like men in general. Yeah. I feel like it's a younger generation, not calling out necessarily like older people, but younger people.
I'll tell you this I get let in on a lot of women talk. And also my sister just always says niggas ain't shit. And it kind of checks out from what I've been hearing. Men be fucking up.
Men be bitches.
And that's That's why you need men to be men. You can't, because it's a lot of dudes trying not to be men because they don't want to come off as toxic masculinity, but they just coming off as bitch ass niggas. So
when you picture like your ideal man, who is it?
I like the idea of the Renaissance man, like a well-rounded dude. He's
like Leonardo da Vinci.
Was he a Renaissance man? Oh, he painted. Oh, damn.
I feel like he's the like.
Yeah, and those guys had multiple talents. Like, they'll be a philosopher. You know what I thought about during those times? What if they're just the people that had the power then? So they just accumulated ideas from other people and touted it as their own.
Oh, wow. Because like people would die off at like 20.
Yeah.
And so you could just be like, hey, we lived in the same village for 20 years. This motherfucker died. I'm going to take what he knows and make it my own.
Yeah, like Cyrus said, let food be thy medicine, but then he died and Plato was like, all right, this is my shit now. And now everyone's like, yo, Plato said this shit. Or was it Aristotle? Which one of those?
Dude, you're philosopher shaming me right now. I don't even know who. When you said Cyrus, I thought you meant like Cyrus the Virus from the Matrix.
No, I chose I'll try to choose like an old biblical name, but then it sounded just like another philosopher. So it kind of muddied it up.
Who's Osiris?
That's just a name.
That's just a name.
I know a lot of Puerto Rican dudes named Osiris.
What if Leonardo da Vinci is the ghost in your house?
I could see that. Or what if the ghost just wants to contact me about my car's extended warranty?
Wow. Or like student loans.
That'd be fun, dude. If they had ghosts coming after people,
that would be, I mean, hey, I feel like that's, how do you pay that labor force? Bitcoin?
That would make more sense, right? If Sally Mae had fucking seances and they would channel dark energy, that makes sense.
They use a Ouija board to get people's names and numbers. Oh, that's funny. All right, so you're having night terrors, man. Or well, you're not having. No,
I'm just waking up.
Just waking up,
and then I'm literally.
So what have you been doing? What have you been doing to get back to bed?
I get on my phone for a little bit, right, and then eventually I get tired and the phone hits my face, and then I just.
Oh, you just drop it on your face?
Yeah, I do that.
Boy, that is a sign that it's like not necessarily that things are going wrong, but you need to like reflect on your decisions and your behavior.
My phone usage. Yeah. It's that
is the worst.
People say that the blue light keeps you up. That blue light be putting me to sleep.
I've got blue blockers on my glasses, so I feel like I'm impervious to all of it.
You fell for that marketing?
I did.
No, I think it's real.
I don't know. I don't know.
I just to be that guy that's always like, you fucking believe what they're saying? You're just going to take it at face value.
So I feel like you could lean in to this early wake up. You could become like an early morning fitness influencer.
God, dude. Early morning at the gym is when all the girls with the flat butts go. Girls with the nice big butts, they ain't going until after 11 because they lazy bitches.
Do you think it's that, or do you think they just want a bigger stage, a bigger audience?
Oh, that is the rush. You know, they want to show it off.
Because as we know, I have X-wing booty, so I try and get in and out of the gym at times when people aren't there. You know what I mean? I don't want people seeing my flat butt.
Yeah.
I'm the woman at your gym in the early mornings, but not in the mornings.
People with no butts can move quicker too, so they're like scooting up early in the morning. It's easier for them to get out of bed. They ain't got anything weighing them down.
They actually don't walk; they just topple over. They just go head to toe over. Well, I feel like that early rise fitness influencer is a slippery slope, because where does it stop? Because it started at like, hey, I got up at 6 a.m. and I meditate for 30 minutes, and then I go to the gym, and then it was like, hey, 5 a.m. crew, and then it was, hey, 3:30 a.m. crew, and next thing you know, it's going to be like Mark Wahlberg, tweeting to his followers, like, I get up every morning at 8 p.m. and I have a protein shake and I meditate and I do a cold bath. Where does it end?
The enlightened dude that just wants to compete. He's like, I fucking kicked myself in the balls this morning because I read in a book that it puts you into the flow state.
Dude, it never stops.
But you have to do it at the right angle. Fuck it.
You have to do it like a donkey kick. You have to balance. You have to do like see, this is where it gets a little fun, because you have to incorporate a little yoga into it. So you get some yoga in your morning and a kick in the balls.
Yeah.
So you have to like plant your hand down extend your leg, and then donkey kick it back into.
And you have to make contact with the heel because that's where the chakras are. That's where the fucking.
Everyone knows that the heel chakra in the balls is the most important chakra of the body.
Some people heel chakra is so crazy that they have calluses on their feet.
Wow.
That's from chakra. That's not, people think it's from wear and tear.
I mean, I never knew.
What would you rate the wear and tear on your penis?
Are we talking like number of years in the game? Are we talking about like number of games played? Like, give me a little.
I guess the amount of women that you slept with is
think
a factor. How much you masturbate is also a factor.
I think I'm the equivalent of like a 12-year NBA veteran that's still playing. Not like a bench player, you know what I mean? Like Carmelo Anthony.
Okay, the dicks. Yeah. Okay. It's respected.
It's respected.
Yeah.
Been in the game a while. Racked up some wildly respectable numbers.
Yeah.
Some might argue Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
But still out there doing it.
Had its noticeable down moments, but
went through different versions. Like Carmelo Anthony, there was a couple summers where he wore a hoodie every time he like went and practiced, so he got the nickname Hoodie Mellow. I feel like college was the Hoodie Mellow era for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
With what?
I mean, the same question. If your dick was a professional athlete?
Oh, my bad. I forgot the question.
I mean, I understand that I came so quickly, no pun intended, with the Carmelo Anthony, and I'm sure Hoodie Mellow. You started thinking about circumcised, uncircumcised.
Yeah. So I'm from the hood, so I'm uncircumcised.
Okay.
So I have extra protection. I think
you've got a shooting sleeve.
I'm Herschel Walker doing a UFC fight.
Wow.
So it's fucking, it's got some miles, but he's still doing it.
You're like, I don't. So Herschel Walker doing UFC is actually like your interracial relationship.
How
right?
so?
Because I don't know. Hold on, walk with me here. Walk with me here.
Yeah, go.
It's gonna be a long walk, but we'll get there. So, football player and mixed martial arts, right? Dominican guy, white woman.
I think OJ is where we're at. That explains my relationship. It's coming.
So you flourished for a while. You got into entertainment, murdered someone.
My dick, not me.
Yeah.
No,
I'm just talking about your dick.
Yeah, entities.
No. Wow. All right, you got OJ dick.
Yeah.
I'm Carmelo Anthony and you're OJ.
My dick votes Republican. I don't subscribe to that. It just has its own,
Well, now what about your balls?
Balls
after a donkey kick.
My balls are communist.
Wow, you have communist balls?
Dude, I got a whole ecosystem down there.
Wow, it's just for everyone?
Yeah, there's a Dollar General down there too.
Wow, a Dollar General.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, those are great for places that have food deserts.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. All right. Well, let's let's hop into before we hop into any topics, we have to issue our first do we have any sounds? Do we have any effects like a burr, something? That is the official world local news retraction bird.
Oh, I thought it would stop at some point.
We're in the
rainforest for a little bit there.
I like birds.
Yeah, birds are cool. Retraction.
Right. So we have to issue our first official world local news retraction. We got a story wrong.
Yeah, it wasn't Cardi B, it was Nicki Minaj. Greg is racist and he thinks all black people look the same, so that's where that comes from.
Well, now you know that. So there we go, people. You heard it. I
want to play these again. I like these birds for the retraction. The birds of retraction. That's what we're gonna call them.
Yeah,
look at that, dude. I love that. So apologies to Cardi B. This was on Nicki Minaj.
But thank you to our world local news super listener for pointing that out. We've made a correction in the original post. Our apologies to Cardi B. As much fun as it was to say Cardi B balls, it was Nicki Minaj.
I knew it was Nicki Minaj too, but I didn't even.
I think I was so bored and disinterested from that story and wanted to move on so quickly that I couldn't have cared less. All right, well, let's hop into our first topic. And you brought this to my attention. So I guess Pablo Escobar had some hippos.
Yeah, he was using the hippos to smuggle drugs in, and now the hippos are being tried as human beings.
What are they being tried for?
For trafficking cocaine.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, bro. Like that's if any animal could do it, would be hippo. I heard they're assholes. I heard they're like the most dangerous
I heard they're
thing.
like the meanest.
Yeah.
Meanest. What are they? Are they a mammal?
I think so. Yeah, they're a mammal. They run fast. They fucking. So I heard they will run by a crocodile and just kind of like grab it by its tail and fucking throw it. No intention to eat it.
Whoa.
Like just to be a dick. Like
wow, that's such a dick move. I always kind of wanted to put myself in a situation where I would have to, where I would be face to face with an alligator or a crocodile.
Why that animal?
Because like the blue blocker, why that animal? Places I used to go, like where we would used to go on family trips, like Florida, North Carolina.
Yeah.
There would be alligators or crocs. And so just like the blue blockers, I believed that like if you zigzag,
that's not true.
I don't know.
I think
I have no idea, but I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe it. And so I always felt like face to face with an alligator, I'm going to do okay. Your boy can zig and zag with the best of them.
Okay. I like that. Yeah. You got the pivot moves. I think if I were to come face to face with a bear, we'd be cool.
You'd be okay?
Yeah. Like we'd have a mutual respect for each other and we kind of go our separate ways.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
How would you communicate? Would you try and use like hand signals?
Deep eye contact. Whoa. And I'll just kind of roll my shoulders over a little bit like that.
You could tell him you have an OJ dick.
I do. And he'd be like, oh, I remember that guy.
I respect that.
I feel like yeah.
A bear is going to be a big fan of a Ford Bronco. So they're definitely going to be pro OJ dick for sure. All right. So obviously Pablo Escobar is no longer alive. And I would venture to guess that there aren't many people in his family left. And so is like the Colombian government just bored and they like have like this massive case that they need to pin on someone. And they're like, all right, well, this, Pablo had like 4 hippos. They're still roaming around.
I think they're lonely. I think they just wanted hippos there and they needed to do it like through the books. They're like, no, these guys are criminals. Look at these fucking.
What other animals would be good to try as humans?
Koala bears.
Drug addicts.
Yeah, you can put koala bears into rehab.
Yeah, dude, I don't want to incarcerate a koala bear. I want to put them on a rehab path.
Like I heard from people that have been around koalas, like when they don't have eucalyptus around, the energy in the area changes.
It's like me with Gatorade.
That sounds like Gatorade paid you for that. That's funny.
Hey, listen, I've never taken $1 from Gatorade. I've only given them my dollars. The least they could do is give me some sort of sponsorship. I mean, I've got a solid like 25 years in the game of drinking Gatorade, and they should know.
Yeah, I'll settle for some powder packets. We were talking about Gatorade the other day, and the Riptide Rush powder that they make for the big orange things.
Yeah,
that thing, you put a little extra, like an extra scoop in there just for.
I feel like you would have been the guy in college who would have been like, hey, let's blow a line of Riptide Rush.
That is actually, yeah.
Actually, we did it.
Yeah, it was too real for me to go into joke land. I was like, no, yeah, I do that.
I feel like cats could be tried as humans. Some cats.
Yes. Yeah. Cats are cute.
Cats are cute, but they got some evil in them. Like, when you like going back to Halloween spooky season, like, man, cats are like a prime image of Halloween.
I think skeletons are.
Skeletons, yeah, for sure.
A skeleton
cat. I feel like the witch always has a cat, a black cat.
That's true. Yeah. Cats have that mystery behind them.
And now we got to get into cat racism, because why is it always a black cat?
Yeah, a lot of things that are supposed to be black are supposed to be bad. I think that's a part of the marketing, of the brainwashing.
Yeah, it's terrible. I'm way more afraid of like all white things, like an albino white cat.
How about an all white party in the Hamptons?
Who's throwing it?
I was gonna go with Diddy, but of course he'd go to that. That's
if Diddy's throwing it, I'm in. But here
the Ku Klux Klan.
I'm all set. I'm all set on that one. If Diddy's throwing now, what if Diddy were like, listen, guys, this might be a little controversial this summer. and I know this doesn't happen much in the Hamptons, at least publicly, but I'm going to do a crossover Diddy Ku Klux Klan all white party.
I could see you getting a pair of like sneakerhead shoes if there was like
specifically for it,
a KKK collab, not because you're with the KKK, but you just like sneakers that much. Like,
I mean, it would highly depend on the colorways. You know what I mean? If it had a good colorway, I'd have to at least consider it. Here's what I'd say. If it was a good colorway, I would definitely enter a couple online raffles
just to see, just to put it in God's hands.
Because honestly, I could profiteer off of the Ku Klux Klan in the resale market, 100%. And that's where my head's at.
You make some cake on that. Cake.
You make some cake.
Nike with 3 Ks.
Speaking of cake and Tourette like things.
Oh,
we got to move it. I mean, come on, dude. We're on it. We're on it. That's because I had Gatorade. So, you're on TikTok. I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you've seen this, but there was a report that came out that there's like a dramatic increase in younger people developing Tourette-like tics from using TikTok. Now, you know what I had to do, what I learned off the jump? I always thought it was Tourette's syndrome.
What is it?
It's Tourette.
Oh, it's singular.
Yeah, I don't like when if that's an English language thing, then that's just I would like to try the English language as a human being.
How'd you find this out? Did somebody correct you or did?
No, it said it in the article. That the article made it a point to point out that it's
like y'all motherfuckers don't know shit about Tourette's. Y'all been saying the fucking name wrong.
You guys all sound like you have Tourette syndrome by saying Tourette's.
I feel like it should be Tourette's.
Right. I think so. So, it's, I also learned that Tourette syndrome affects men more than women.
I learned that too. Yeah.
Which I find very interesting.
It's crazy.
Although I feel like men would use that as an excuse to say some heinous shit. Like if you had a really terrible Tourette tic.
Yeah.
Where you're like, fuck shit, but things like that.
Yeah.
Hey, I have Tourette syndrome. It's a free pass.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, I heard of a dude with Tourette's that his tic for about 2 years was saying the N-word. So that was weird for him.
I don't know if I buy it.
He's from Texas, so I don't know if I buy it either. So
now here's a question. Does he say the N-word in rap songs?
Oh, I don't know. That would be a good tell. Because if he didn't say it, then he's then it's a medical condition.
But if Juicy comes on and if you don't know, now you know, and he screams it.
Imagine a white dude says the N-word and he's like, hold on. He shows you a doctor's note. He's like, I got this thing. You're like, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Hey, don't get near me. I have paperwork. Yeah. I have paperwork that says it's okay to say this. I feel like it would be so easy. How would you set if I was a black person, I would set traps.
You should write that book. If I was a black person.
Yeah. It would be the response to Dear White People.
That's the name of the episode. If I was a black person.
If I was a black person. So if I was a black person, I would lay N-word traps for white people and I would try and catch them getting them to say it.
How would you, what do these traps look like? I like this.
So let's say you were a white person. I was a black person.
Mm-hmm.
We're in the car.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's our first time in the car together. We're going on a little road trip. And, hey, Fred, you like hip hop, don't you?
Yeah, I love it. It's my favorite form of music.
Do you like the Notorious Big?
Yeah, you're saying it a little weird, but
that's my bad. That's my bad.
Okay.
I forgot I was a black person. I'm sorry. You like Notorious B.I.G.? Biggie?
Yeah, I do like, I like Biggie.
You probably like the song Juicy. Let's put that on. If you know anyone. And if you don't know,
now you know, nigga. Ah, damn it. I fell for your trap.
See? This is what I'm saying. That is the type of trap that I would lay for a white person.
I have empathy for white people now.
You know.
I love that shaky voice. Like,
didn't a rapper do that to a white person at a concert? He like brought like a white woman on stage, gave her the microphone to like rap the lyrics at the song, and she like did, she said the N-word.
Yeah, Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, that was Kendrick?
Yeah.
Damn. That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
Yeah. But you can call your plan Operation Kendrick Lamar. Where you setting him up. Yeah, he
Operation Kung Fu Kenny.
Was he upset at that, or was he like, what was the reaction to that?
I feel like he used it as a moment of learning.
Okay, yeah. Be a little bit more aware when you bring white people up. Don't
But yeah. I mean, that was a dicey situation. Like, Ken. That's why they call him Kung Fu Kenny, because that is a ninja level move where he laid such an unbelievable trap for this white woman. Crowd turned on her immediately. Used it as a moment of learning, but he set the trap.
Yeah,
he set the perfect trap.
Tyson Fury was saying it, right? He to that song. I think he was listening to it at his house or something.
Oh God!
And he said, there's a little video of him saying the N-word, but Black Twitter was like, what the hell are he gonna do? They're like, what the hell are we gonna do? He just beat our best fighter. Yeah, bro. The comment section is where it's so like I be hanging on comment section.
Those are some I follow some meme accounts that like just shared comments.
Oh no! Oh shit! Nice. Yeah. I gotta get on that.
Yeah, dude, it's unbelievable. Like, yeah, I mean, the best jokes happen in the comments. People get roasted. That is very funny about Tyson Fury. Boy, did you watch that fight?
No, I did not. I heard it was great though. I would like to see the greatness.
Yeah, he walloped Deontay Wilder. It was not. I mean, it was fun to watch, and it was a good fight. But Tyson Fury is a better boxer. It was crazy.
Yeah. I heard he was a bad sport, which kind of sucks, I guess, because the fight was good. From what he got beat, but I guess
it's so funny. So I guess that shame on Tyson Fury for doing that. Number one, if I just kicked your ass, I'm gonna leave you, the loser, alone. I'm not going to come over and be like, hey, let's be friends. Hey, let's let bygones be bygones. Because if you lost, dude, I was in my feelings as an athlete over a loss.
He antagonized him or something?
No, he was trying. I think he was being very genuine. But like, when you're in like a trilogy fight, you have years of bad blood. And immediately after, you're like, hey, what a great trilogy. Let's be friends now. I'd be like, hey, why don't you take 2 steps back and go fuck yourself?
Yeah, I guess you could read the situation, but I see where he's coming from. Like we just got in a ring and pushed ourselves to our limits and challenge each other. That's like a mutual respect, like a crazy wrestling match where it's like close and blah blah blah, and you guys have this rivalry. It's like a thank you.
Aren't you all high and mighty?
I've been watching a lot of anime.
Mr. Sportsman. Wow. Very nice.
I've been watching anime. I think I'm getting.
Well, here's what's cool. Deontay Wilder came out a couple days later and was like, hey, Tyson, great trilogy fight.
Nice.
It was all good. And then I saw a couple days ago, Tyson Fury post on his Instagram. He sent a birthday shout out to Deontay Wilder.
Oh, nice.
So now they're sending birthday messages.
That's fucking cool. Oh, that's heartwarming as fuck.
I know.
That's great. Oh, that's awesome. Good for Deontay Wilder. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That legit made me super happy.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. So Hippos traffic cocaine now.
Hippos traffic cocaine. Teens are getting ticks.
Yeah, that's evolution. Oh yeah, we didn't talk about the ticks. I can kind of see that, but also I think TikTok can exaggerate things a lot.
Say more.
I don't know. And then also you just got these fucking people that just want to have a thing.
Yeah.
They want to have some kind of mental health related medical condition, and they're trying to scoot by with whatever the fuck they can. You got people self-diagnosing themselves as on the spectrum, shit like that.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah, not good. Speaking on the spectrum. So your boy Donald Trump made his first big splash post presidency
with the Truth social media app, right?
So Donald Trump's like media group created a new subsidiary called Truth Social. It is a I guess a site for the free speech of people who follow Donald Trump.
Yeah. So yeah. This is what happens when you fucking censor someone. You knock them off of Facebook because it's already hard enough to fucking get along in one social media pool. Now what's gonna happen is motherfucking we're gonna be siloed off, and that's just gonna make things so much harder. More exciting, maybe, but
yeah, I mean, I don't think this is a good idea, and the early reports are it's not a good idea. So
somebody's gonna figure it out.
Well, here's a couple. Someone's definitely gonna figure it out. Maybe it should be us. We'll get back to that in a second, and I want to explore it. But a couple of crazy things have already happened. So like people like broke the source code and the site.
What does that mean? I'm not a computer person.
I'm not either, but people hacked it. God, why did you ask me that question? That was terrible. No, people like found the underlying code of like how the site was built.
Oh shit. Okay.
And so they were able to sign up for accounts like Donald J. Trump, Mike Pence.
That's gonna be worth some money because if they launch it, they'll have to like legally buy it off of them.
I wonder. No, dude, it's Trump, dude. He'll never do that.
I'll give him an IOU.
He'll send them a lawsuit. So there was the fake accounts, like the hackers who found the source code already realized like it has lax security measures. It was already pulled online. But there were a couple of things in the like terms and conditions that I thought were hilarious and like completely antithetical to what like a free speech platform should be. So the messages are called truths.
Oh, it's kind of similar to a tweet.
Dangerous. To me, that feels like very 1984-ish. Like people all like posting truths.
Yeah,
it's weird.
I'm weary of somebody obsessed with finding the truth.
Ooh, say more.
I think that's a lot of control freak shit because eventually those people, because you can't find the truth to everything. This is different from like being authentic, the authentic self and all that. But like trying to find the truth is like eventually you start making up your own fucking truth. I noticed that a lot of these truth people, they're fucking control freaks, and it's only a matter of time before the truth gets a little weird for them.
And I wonder if like something like, I mean, it could be anything, but like a global pandemic makes them feel so out of control. Like maybe they're like a routine person. They're used to going to the office at 9, they're out by 5, or maybe they're like Mark Wahlberg and they wake up at 8 p.m. and by 1 a.m. they do more than most people, right? But then something like COVID comes along, messes up their routine. They got to work from home. Maybe they can't access a gym, or they don't know how to work out by themselves. And then like all of a sudden the world feels like panic. And so they like latch on to these like truth movements, freedom movements, anything, QAnon, something like QAnon, where like it makes them feel like they belong to something, and the something that they belong to like gives them things to like fill that void.
I think everybody was vulnerable to some type of shit. Like everybody was a little fucking wacky, with everything, with COVID and then the George Floyd stuff and all that. We were at a weird point.
What were you vulnerable to?
I think the potential to be vulnerable to some type of thing like that was up. I don't think I got.
I spent more money on Amazon. I was vulnerable to online ads because I was looking at screens so much. What was the best thing you bought for yourself
during COVID?
Yeah.
A scale that measures in like small.
That's nice.
Amounts. Yeah. So I can microdose.
All right. There you go.
Yeah.
I think mine was an at-home sauna.
Oh, that's right. You got that.
Yeah, I bought like a bunch of pieces. I mean, really, all it is like a bunch of pieces of fabric sewn together that has like a steamer in it. And, I think I'm just gonna believe that it's good for my health. Yeah. Maybe I'm like slow roasting myself.
Do you get a good sweat in that?
Oh my gosh. I mean, if I'm being honest with you, like I don't know if I have an adrenal gland problem.
Yeah.
But I've always sweat more than most people.
That thing reminds me of like, those old timey machines that were supposed to be for like for your health. Like remember that belt that like goes back and forth. It looks like that, like because it's just like your head popping out.
Dude, it's so funny looking. When I'm in there, my dog looks at me like I am on another planet. He's like, "What is wrong with you? Like, why?" Like, I'm sure he can feel some of the heat.
Yeah,
and he's just like, "Why are you doing this to yourself?"
Those dogs hate the heat too. Breed.
You know, it's weird. My dog, who's a mini husky, he hates the cold, loves the heat.
Whoa.
Yeah.
He's built different.
He's built different for sure.
Wow.
Yeah. He might be slightly on the spectrum.
I like seeing those TikToks of like the huskies like not wanting to come inside when it's snowing.
Oh, and they get chatty. You're talking about like huskies rolling around in the snow, living carefree.
Yes.
What does it make you what's your version of that?
My version of that of not maybe if I'm longboarding, I feel like that would be because like those dogs are bred to like be in like the cold.
Yeah.
And I saw one where they're like trying to get him in and he was like, oh, like, you know, being cute. And he's like, I'm not coming in. I guess that's me with longboarding, maybe, you know.
I think mine would be just people leaving me alone.
Just being left alone?
Yeah. No one bothering me.
Who bothers you?
No one.
Like the guy that says he has haters, no confirmed haters.
Oh, dude. Yeah, and it's like this. It's like the people on social media who say like a lot of people have been asking me. Many of you have been asking me to share my, and you're like, dude, no one messaged you.
At what point is it okay to say many? What's the number? What's the threshold for that?
I feel like for me, it'd be like 50. I'd need 15 people at a minimum to say, I want you to share this opinion on social media.
15 is 15. A good number. My number's lower than that, but I like 15. I'm trying to think.
15 would be many.
Yeah.
I would share opinions sooner than that.
Yeah.
If the right person asked me to share an opinion, I would do it.
Okay.
If the right person, but like many, if like for me, the masses is 15 people. I've got real high standards.
Yeah, that's a sample size. This is a
but the people who like, dude, there's no one asking you to share any of these opinions. Just share your opinion. Just share your opinion. That's a virtue signal. That's a virtue signal. Can we bring back a virtue signal of the week?
Oh, that's right. That was it.
Remember that?
Yeah. We definitely could do that. Oh wait, what was?
Do we have a button? No one asked you to post that shit on social media.
Patting yourself on the back.
You have one person that responds to all your posts.
Jerking yourself
it's your
off.
Mom. And you know. All right, let's cut it.
Oh, that was good. I like that.
I'm
we
feeling
do more of that because you can sing.
I'm feeling witty. I'm feeling musical. And I'm
great.
Feeling a lot of anger towards people who post on social media when they say many people. But no one has. They're liars. They deserve to be tried just like the hippos. And
lock them up in camps.
I hope that...
Send them to Australia to live with the fascist regime.
I hope that every topic... Do you think... Are there hippos in Australia?
I think so. I think that's where they were born.
Can we... Dude, can we just get Pablo's hippos to Australia?
Oh,
I want to. Oh, so you know what's I feel like every topic that we cover, we have to bring back to the hippos somehow. So there's like an animal defense fund that's like coming to the aid of the hippos. Like there's going to be. Can you imagine a courtroom scene? A courtroom scene with 3 hippos. All rise,
and the hippos are there because
the hippos just come waddling in.
In the law, it says like the person that you're talking about has to be there or whatever.
Listen, if hippos are going to be tried as a human, just like every other human, they deserve the right to a fair trial.
I feel like the hippo will be like, I'll do it again.
I'll do it again. Wow. Amazing. So, all right. So
here's another thing too, though, about hippos is here's how cunning they are. Because they're confirmed assholes, now confirmed drug traffickers. Their PR person,
alleged drug traffickers.
Oh, that's right. They haven't been tried yet. They gotta go through the courts. Their PR person has got the gift of gab because we all know. I've always thought hippos were like fucking.
I feel pretty.
Yeah, they're like cute.
I'm a hippo.
They're sassy.
Yeah,
like this is.
We gotta get we got to get the Hippo PR team.
Yeah, that dude is he's like
in a crisis.
He works with military contractors. He's part of the military industrial complex. He sells arms to everyone.
Oh, that's so funny. All right. Well, just we'll tie up the True Social thing. So the two things that were in the terms of condition. So the site has a policy against, truthing in all caps.
What's truthing?
That's like sending the message.
Oh.
So you can't truth in all caps, which if you know anything about Donald Trump's social media behavior, he tweets he messages in all caps.
Did he?
Oh yeah. All
I didn't
caps.
know that.
So, all the time.
It's usually black people do that.
Is that a
black people on social media? Yeah, yes. I don't know about black people. Hood people. I'm saying, because you could be white and still all caps.
I like to all caps the wrong words in a sentence.
I realize the value in the lowercase letters. It's easier to read when it's like, if it's all caps, it's like fucking weird. It's like, oh shit. I just can't read. I can't read.
Yeah, do you need reading glasses, man?
All right. I've been hiding it this whole time. I just can't read.
All right. I feel like there are probably some good books to teach reading that involve hippos.
Dude.
There are hippos in children's books.
There are a lot of hippos. See, that's what I'm saying. They're PR person.
They got it on.
Bro, this isn't on the docket, but I think we should bring it up. Floyd Mayweather denied taking a picture with a kid because he had painted nails.
Oh, I didn't hear about this.
Yeah, it just came out like today.
So some fan of Floyd Mayweather,
he wanted to take a picture, and Floyd saw that he had his nails painted, and he was like, "Nah, I don't take pictures of men that have their nails painted." So that's going to be something we're going to see. It's interesting.
I mean, there's Floyd Mayweather, the boxer, who's undefeated and arguably the best boxer of all time.
Yeah.
Then there's Floyd Mayweather, the human being.
The guy.
And didn't he kill someone?
No, I don't know. I don't want to be
OJ. We already know Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. So
yeah, Greg can't tell black people apart. We're working on it.
All right. So, but he definitely beat a woman.
Yes, definitely did that.
And
the killing thing was, I don't know.
It's unfortunate because one of my favorite photographs of all time is Floyd Mayweather and Warren Buffett together. And Warren Buffett is like wearing like boxing gear.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He looks like the old dude in Up.
Dude, that's exactly what yeah.
Like the boxing shorts are like up at his nipples.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite pictures of all time. And Warren Buffett is wearing like the TMT hat, the money team hat, which is Floyd Mayweather's brand.
Yeah, but Warren Buffett's a cute ass old man.
Dude, he's a cutie patootie.
After a certain age, men just get like real cute.
All right. Here's who do you think has a better butt, me or Warren Buffett?
His, because he has billions of dollars. That tends to make things fuzzy.
Damn, dude.
Right, dude?
Wow.
It's hard to compete with billions of dollars.
It's true. Well, he still believes in railroads, which fuck you.
And
I got you there.
What's the context of that? Why? Like, because they're still useful for shipping, right?
No, railroads are great. They're majestic. No, they're wonderful. I got nothing. I got nothing. Okay. Then the last thing on Trump social. So the one thing that makes it hilarious and so hypocritical and very Trump-like for starting a social media network. Trump's site will ban any content that would disparage, tarnish, or otherwise harm, in our opinion, us and or the site, the term state. So free speech, unless you have something bad to say about us, which would be Trump or the site.
Yeah, most people ain't really for free speech, bro. It's like,
it's only when it's convenient for them. Yeah.
Yeah. And this site, this whole project, which will, it'll be executed by somebody, is because the left censored him and took him off. It created, this is not good for society.
No, it's not.
Anybody who approved of Trump being banned is anti-enlightenment. Did you know that the church, one of their main weapons during the Enlightenment age, was censorship?
I did know that.
Yeah, I just found that out.
Philosopher shame me,
but I can't date shame you.
No, you can't.
I can't era shame you. No. I just found it out like 3 weeks ago. I was like, oh shit.
I mean, that's why like I like very I was about to say flamboyant religion, but that's not the right word.
Yes, queen.
yes,
Jesus. Yes, praise thy king.
Oh God, I can't think of the word, but like people who are super religious. What do you call them? Fanatics.
Yeah.
When
the zealots.
The zealots. Like that's why that's like a bigger fear of mine than like a civil war, because like we know historically the church has had so much power and influence over how the world has been shaped over hundreds, if not thousands of years. Like, like if Catholic churches still exist, I think you could make the case that like mass pedophilia that's happened within the Catholic Church still exists.
Oh yeah, right? Yeah. That report just came out. 330 confirmed victims in France. This report or whatever since the 1950s.
I mean, bananas.
I was on Facebook. This pissed me the fuck off. So I was on Facebook and I saw an ad for it was an organization that is planning to fight pedophilia within the Catholic Church. So my first thing is I need to see these comments.
Yep.
I go into the comment section. The amount of people that were like, it's not only the Catholic religion. Like, yeah, bro. Which is a true statement, but totally unproductive to the cause. Yeah. Then go start a fucking program that does it for Muslims or that does it for that. Do that. Don't fucking, they're literally doing something so pure, but because you got your fucking head up yet. Like I typed things out and deleted it 4 times.
That's when you know you have to leave. That's when you know you have to leave. Man, like, why can't we just celebrate the good effort?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And if there's a normal follower of the Catholic thing, I've learned to nuance. Like, I don't shame the followers. The world's complicated.
Absolutely not.
I'm talking about like the clergy and the people that have whoever it is. That's who I'm talking about.
I don't shame anyone who follows religion unless they're, and I wouldn't even shame them. Like if they're fanatical about it, I just tend to stay away. I have an opinion. I don't need to share it with them.
Yeah.
Unless one person asks me on social media, and then I will, or 15. But like, dude, fine, go do your thing. Like, don't let what you believe in. Don't trick yourself into believing what you believe in is right for everyone else. Because I'm going to leave you alone, and I'm going to say that's okay for you.
Yeah.
Just leave everyone else alone. Keep your zealotism?
I don't know.
Yeah. Zealotness?
Zealoty?
Zestiness. I'm going to say it's zestiness and keep it rolling.
Yeah, I used to think I was, like, we don't need religion. People would figure out. I had that approach to it. But there came a time where I was like, nah, humanity needed religion to get to where I think we'll shed it if we don't kill ourselves. But it was like, no, I guess it was necessary, which, I don't know.
I think it was just a bunch of people who like wanted control, and they found, whoever, all right, let's say Jesus didn't write the Bible. Or never mind. Jesus didn't write the Bible. No, hold on.
Jesus like, guys, I can't go out with you tonight. I got to write the Bible.
Yeah,
like, what's
sorry,
the Bible?
guys. Well, it's an autobiography, kind of.
You guys wouldn't understand.
There's a lot of hippos in it. Yeah, you guys wouldn't get it. But you'll read it later. So imagine if like none of those things that are in the Bible actually happened, and just a person wrote it.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably the most clever person in history
to write the Bible.
Yes.
I think it's literally a work of art, right? Because there's some fucked up shit in there, and people's thing is that it can be interpreted in different ways.
Right.
So if something is interpreted, if it's up to the person viewing it to interpret it, isn't that art, right?
Ooh, boy, that's a really great question.
But I also think that it's like the collective consciousness for humanity at that time period. There was something that sparked.
They didn't have
all those religions, because all those religions started around the same time, right? Same area,
right?
Religion was fucking trending hard. It was fucking,
and then Christianity just lassoed them all and was like,
"Yeah,
we'll take that. We'll take that." Yeah, crazy. All right. Well, there's no good way to transition into the next topic.
I think that was it.
But we're going to do it. So have you been following this Alec Baldwin news?
Yeah, I feel so bad for him because
boy, oh boy.
I feel so bad because I know that it was just an accident and all this shit. But the fact that it's him, I feel like he was up to it for some reason. But that's not true. Like, you know, he just has that vibe of somebody that'll fucking just throw a bullet in there just to see what happens. Like,
I feel like he had such an interesting character arc because he had 30 Rock, and then like he had like the voicemails, I think, of like screaming at his daughter or something.
Oh yeah.
Didn't he?
He called her like a fat little piggy or something like that.
Oh geez. Yeah. So a real good guy. And then he had this like resurgence by doing his Trump SNL.
Yeah, people love that
impression, and now it's like come back full circle. Yeah, I feel horribly for him, and I feel obviously horrible for the woman who died, and hopefully the director who was injured is okay.
Yeah, it's a crazy.
But this is another example of like how like social media can be just like nasty. So obviously, you know, he did this unflattering impression of Trump, if you're the Trumps, you know, for years. And so Trump Jr. Started selling T-shirts on his website saying guns don't kill people. Alec Baldwin kills people.
Oh, that's funny.
Is it?
I mean, from a joke standpoint, yeah. Because, factoring in all the sayings, like, you know, guns don't kill people, whatever.
I feel like it's a little lazy. I feel like he could have done a little bit better.
He's a soulless politician.
He's not even a politician. He's just a dude. Yeah. He's just a dude. He's just a dude that has a merch site and started selling the shirt. Now, had it not been him, someone else would have done it. Because you can't go 5 years, 6 years, however long you went doing that impression and like not get a bunch of vindictive people.
And I think conservatives need to be better at telling jokes on social media and like weaving humor into their opinion, because the left does that very well. There's like they'll do funny tweets about it. The left's very like, this is my country, and like it's like fucking relax. They need more funny people if they want to get more voters. I think I predicted 7 years ago. I predicted a huge swing of black conservative voters and white rappers, and so far I'm right. Yeah, dude. And I feel like somehow that's going to make society better in some weird way.
Interesting. I mean, hell might freeze over in, you know, while that happens, because I feel like, you know, whatever about black conservatives, if that's where they want to go, then go.
Yeah.
But
more blacks voted for, right? They voted conservative more recently now than ever.
I think so.
And there are a lot, the sentiment is like, fuck the Democratic Party. It hasn't really helped them out. So there's going to be a weird tipping point. I'm hoping this opens the door for the third party. You know me.
I know you.
I'm a loser.
Well, I mean, it's a crazy story. I just, you know, I feel terribly for Alec Baldwin. You think they're going to finish the movie? You think how do you go back to work on that one?
Yeah. Like, hey guys, you bring some cupcake. Like what food do you bring? Like,
orange slices.
He's the type to bring like a thing that the person's allergic to. Like, hey, listen, I feel really bad for what I did the other day.
Here's a bunch of Reese's peanut butter muffins.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be tough to go back to that set. Yeah. I don't know if that movie's going to come out, and it sounds like it would have been a cool movie. Although it also sounds like there were some pretty disastrous things happening on that set that led to like him being handed a gun that could potentially kill someone. So
how the fuck is there a bullet anywhere near the production?
I don't even think
these Hollywood liberals that don't want like how like.
So I think that like even blanks are dangerous. And I think it also depends, like there could be stuff in the barrel.
Yeah.
Like shrapnel in the barrel that gets like shot out.
Yeah.
I think that's what happened. There was another incident like this in 1984, one in 93 with Bruce Lee's son, Brandon Lee.
Yes, I remember that one.
So I mean, it shouldn't happen. It sounds like it's only happened 3 times in the last like 30 years. No, 40 years, because the 80s when I was born.
Oh wow, that was a while ago.
Damn near damn near 40 years. But it does sound like it would have been a cool story to tell. It was about like an outlaw who goes to get his son. Oh, that reminds me of something. This is another story that's off the docket. But so like this Alec Baldwin's movie was about like a parent doing anything for the love of their son.
Yeah.
In Japan, there's a princess who shed her like royal title and like everything that comes with like being a royal in Japan.
Yeah.
Like
why did she do that?
For love.
That's usually yeah.
She met some dude.
Nice.
Like it sounds like it was like a lifelong love story. Sounds like what's the one with Ryan Gosling?
Oh,
the letter, the Notebook.
Yeah,
the Notebook. Yeah, they like met when they were kids. They rekindled like at university, and she gave up everything.
What time period was this?
This happened like this week.
Oh shit!
Yeah, this happened like this week.
Wow.
Yeah, Princess Mako.
Is it still pretty? Is it pretty classist out there? Because they had
they still have a royal family. Okay, yeah, it's
like
classist.
The feudal system still has heavy influence.
What is the feudal system?
It's like a distinct. I think it's like kind of like the caste system.
Okay, it's like a caste system.
Like you're born into it, you can't leave. Kind of thing.
I always mix feudal and futile.
Oh yeah,
you could have a feudal system.
Oh God, yeah, I'm gonna.
That's word
twisted me up, dude.
An FFS.
My medulla went oblongata.
Wow, isn't medulla oblongata the people who do help with natural births?
No, I thought they're the guys that help you on ayahuasca trips.
Hi, I'll be your medulla oblongata for your ayahuasca journey.
That was a good.
That
joke.
Actually is that was pretty good.
No, yours is better because it had doula in it already.
Yeah,
whatever, dude, your shit had layers, bro.
They're all good.
I'm an idiot.
We're all good here, man. We're all idiots. Speaking of idiots, dude, your home city, the mayor of New York City, de Blasio, Bill the criminal. He's he does not somehow he was reelected mayor, but man, I feel like this dude is gonna be on what is it, on the rocks?
Yeah, everybody hates him.
Everybody hates him, right?
Yeah.
Still mayor somehow.
He ate pizza with a fork and knife. We should have known then.
Get out of here.
You want to ignore the red flags.
Dude, that's someone I will never trust. If you eat pizza with a fork, there are instances like a deep dish pizza. That's a little bit more like a pie. That's okay.
Yeah.
But a New York City slice, get out of here.
Yeah, dude, you fold that shit up.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Get out of here. So his latest move, still in New York City, is like the most strict with vaccine mandates. Mm-hmm. Like Bill de Blasio told restaurants that they can no longer use outdoor heaters during the winter, so, propane heaters. So this is like the lifeblood of the restaurant industry in New York City was supported by being able to do outdoor dining last year. Like, make it make sense to me.
Who is getting paid? Whose pockets is he fucking up by not doing that? Is my question.
Not big propane,
right? That just doesn't even make sense.
I mean,
that's something like locally you could fight hard for, and I think it would mean something, because that seems like that's fucked up because of what you just said.
It's messed up.
Yeah,
it's messed up. Like, these are things like there were no like propane fires reported during the winter last year, and it helped save restaurants. Like, why? And I hate bullshit like this. They're allowing restaurants to apply for a $5,000 grant to replace the propane heaters. But like, do you think that there's someone going, or do you think that they're making that process easy for these restaurants?
Yeah, they also lose the ability to make money, because that's going to affect if people sit outside.
For sure.
Especially if you're dating a girl, there's no way.
For sure.
You need a heater, 12 of them. Like
for sure. Yeah, like sometimes you need to take them to a restaurant that provides gloves, hats, blankets.
That'd be cool.
I'd have some in the back.
That's a fire pre-COVID idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's for whites only restaurants. Yeah, man. I mean,
use a white sheet right off the table. It's insulated. with the Nike KKK collab.
Wow. I mean, I'm signing up for the raffles. I'm not saying I'm keeping the items, but I'm gonna explore the resale market and see what it's like, dude. Because like
Ku Klux Klan chic, bro. Here's the thing: I've never wanted to be white. Some people are like, "You trying to be white, motherfucker?" Blah blah. There's only one time in my life where I was like, "Damn, this motherfucker, this dude makes me want to be a white dude." It was Alec Baldwin's character in 30 Rock, Jack Donaghy.
Yeah,
he was so cool.
One of the best lines from the shows, Tina Fey comes in and goes, "Why are you wearing a tux? It's after 6 p.m. What am I, a farmer?"
He crushed it. I'm like, this is the fucking energy, bro. He was just, yeah.
I would love having Alec Baldwin voice. That's sultry.
He does have a good
sultry,
voice, yeah.
deep voice.
Hey, listen.
Yeah. You could be Batman. You could be sexy guy.
Yeah.
You could be Jack Donaghy wearing tuxes after 6.
It's after 6. What am I, a farmer?
What am I, a farmer?
So
Lemon.
funny.
Lemon. That show is I've actually been rewatching that show recently.
That's a good rewatch.
Tina Fey, Tracy Morgan, Alec Baldwin.
New segment on WLN. What you watching?
Yeah, what you watching? Oh, I like this.
Right? What are you watching?
So right now, I am rewatching 30 Rock. I'm very excited that HBO's Secession. I feel like that's when someone leaves the union. Succession. I've been watching that.
Are those spelled differently?
I have no idea. I think
Secession
so. I think
and
so.
Succession.
I think it's SE and SU.
Oh, okay.
Those are the two on my list right now. I'm still holding out on Squid Game. Not going to do it.
You're just denying yourself good art.
That's fine.
I respect it.
That's fine. What are you watching?
I'm watching Demon Slayer. So good.
This is an anime show?
Anime. Yeah. It's so good. And if people like Squid Games, I've been told that you'll probably like anime because
I want to get
the same vibe.
I want to get the PR team of behind South Korea, because between Parasite, the movie Parasite, Squid Game, and anime, I
will say Koreans are on the heels of black people in regards to coolness. On the heels.
Okay. Now, yeah.
They're cool, bro. They make everything better. They take everything American, they make it better. Fucking steak, burgers, fucking.
But then, so they might be on the heels, but then they'll never get the nod over black people.
No, I think just out of respect, maybe they can't,
Because if they're taking it and making it better.
But I think if you give them enough time, Koreans are going to be the new black people.
Okay. I mean, if we're tracing back through history and we're looking at things like slavery, internment, Japanese, it was Japanese internment camps, but I'm pretty sure I would have to imagine that the racist idiots that were putting Japanese people in internment camps probably took a couple Koreans.
They had some Filipinos in that bitch. They had a half Puerto Rican, half Mexican in there.
Yep.
Are we done with this episode?
No, we got one more topic.
We fucking already an hour. I love that. This has been, I feel like the most
great.
Relaxed episode.
All right. So this is one of my favorite. This is my favorite topic of the day. So there was a picture shared on social media where a woman was sitting on an airplane, and it was either her real hair or, I'm going to presume, extensions. She had them draped over the back of her seat. So not only was this woman's hair very, very visible and near to the person behind her,
yeah,
they were also covering her seat tray.
Oh, that's so
and the screen.
That's so inconsiderate.
It's inconsiderate and disgusting on a number of levels.
For your own personal hair, it's gross because you got your shit all over the airport, the airplane,
right?
Shit. Yeah,
like I've learned how to braid hair. I know,
like you can do cornrows.
No. Like if a woman needs a basic braid, it's like a loop, swoop, and pull. Basically, that's how I think about it in my head. It's like tying shoes. It's pretty easy to do. And it's even easier if you're someone who has, unless it was Rapunzel sitting in that seat, like it should be pretty easy to put it in a bun or put it up and not have it draped over a seat, like a cape.
Yeah. That's just that. I mean, did the person say something?
See, this is why I hate people. This is why I have the anger cloud over me, because instead of saying something to the person, they like went on social media, the person gets roasted.
Yeah.
Like either confront the person. Like if someone's doing anything foul on a plane that's directly next to me or like in front of me or behind me, I'm going to say something respectfully to them.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, if they want to take it up a notch, if they want to escalate, if they want to fight in the skies,
trial by combat.
I'm going to treat them like a hippo. You're going to get your trial. Bam, we brought back the topic to the hippo. Come on. I mean, I'm gonna respect.
The hippo should be our mascot.
100% the World Local News hippo. Everyone knows about it. tweet your friends about it. If anyone wants to draw the World Local News hippo and send it to us, we'll take it.
They're versatile.
Literally, the first person to send us a hippo drawing, we will put it into production immediately. We'll get some stickers. What's the worst thing that like human behavior that you've seen in either an airport or on an airplane?
Airport or on it.
I'll tell you what mine is.
Yeah.
Bare feet.
Yeah, dude, I actually didn't know that was bad. I've never done it, but I didn't know that was bad until recently.
I mean, I think it's heinous for a number of reasons.
Is it because is it the feet on the thing or the thing on the feet?
I think it's a little bit of both.
Okay, that makes sense.
So let's say you go through, you come to the airport in sandals, no socks. Sandals, no socks.
Yeah.
You have to take off your sandals to go through the thing.
Yeah.
So you're walking over something and on something that has been walked on by hundreds of thousands of people.
Yeah.
And the floor, it's just gross.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not your floor. I have a my floor policy.
Yeah.
I'll go barefoot on my floor, or like if I'm staying somewhere and it's my place for the stay, I'll go barefoot.
Do you make people take their shoes off when they go to your house?
Absolutely not.
Okay, me either. Yeah.
No, never. That to me is one of the most offensive things a homeowner does.
I respect it, but there is a part of me that's like, what the fuck, dude? Like,
I'm going to tell you something. I don't respect it. And honestly, anytime anyone has asked me to do that, I've thought about just leaving.
Yo. But you know what? Never mind.
Yeah.
and just walk away. Take the gift back.
They don't know because it's putting, what it does is it puts like their thing on you. Don't put your thing on me. All right. That is my life motto. Don't put your thing on me.
Their argument is kind of legit though, going to your floor theory, because they don't want outside shit being tracked inside.
That they then walk on in their bare feet.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. But that's home turf. So like you could wash your feet before you go to bed.
Yeah. Yeah.
So then you go through security, you walk to the terminal, you get on the plane, you're like, all right, time to kick back. Then you put that bare foot on the seat. I've seen people like lay it out on the tray. It's just, it's a slippery slope.
Yeah.
And so I wish the flight attendants like, pretzels or peanuts?
You get those little biscotti cookies you do?
Sure, right away. Would you like anything to drink? Currently, we're just serving soft drinks and non-alcoholic beverages.
Can I get a black coffee, please?
Absolutely. Do you need headphones?
No.
Oh, sir, I just recognized that you're barefoot. I'm going to here are some booties. Here's some United Air socks.
I would wear those, but also, ma'am, I'm Dominican and we don't really fuck with like
sheathing our.
Yeah, we like to be barefoot at a moment's notice. So I need you to have respect my culture.
Well, sir, I'm gonna duct tape you to the chair now. I think it's gross. I'll tell you. We'll end on this. The best behavior that I ever had on a plane, and I think some people might find it offensive, but I thought it was incredibly endearing. I was flying to Houston, and I had the movie Moana teed up, and so I put my iPad on my tray, and I had like, the only way to describe this woman is using the term babushka.
What's that?
It's like a old grandmothery vibe. I feel like they're always draped in something. Like it might be blankets, it might be shawls, a scarf around their head. Like borderline looks like a gypsy woman.
Cottage surf is what it's. That style's coming back now, and it's called cottage surf.
I'm into it. Not like for me personally, but
I want a girl that looks like she can make a mean soup.
Yeah, but a soup or a stew.
Both.
Yeah.
You never know with her.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. So this babushka woman sitting next to me, she kind of leans into me and she proceeds to watch Moana with me the entire time, except she didn't have any sound.
Oh, damn.
Because I had headphones in. And I for sure wasn't going to share a headphone with her. Yeah. Not a babushka gypsy woman.
Did she speak English?
We didn't say a word.
Oh, damn.
We didn't say a word. But what made it better, like legitimately leaning into me and like looking over my shoulder. And she was just this sweet old gypsy woman. And I felt like if I said something bad to her, she'd like cast a spell on me.
Yeah, yeah.
And like I'm already a little wary when I get on planes and like that I might be in some sort of final destination situation.
You got to deal with somebody else's karma.
Yeah, for sure.
Like dude fucked up so bad. God was like, I got to take everybody out.
I got to take this plane out.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But with my phone, I started like Instagramming the whole thing, but I did it in front of her. She knew I was filming her.
Yeah.
And she was like, this is a fair trade for me getting to watch Moana with no sound over your shoulder.
I feel like that's a magical human moment.
Dude,
I like that.
We didn't speak a word to each other. And the only way I know what this woman looks like is because I have the video. And if I ever see her again, like I hope that we have like a really nice moment of acknowledgement.
Yeah. And
I hope she's dressed as a hippo.
She's like, that guy keeps calling me a gypsy. That's really fucking offensive. He let me watch Moana, but kept calling me a gypsy.
She sees this episode. Next time we see each other, she slaps me.
She's listening like, hey,
I am very mad at you.
Yeah.
That's what a babushka sounds like.
Russian women are hot.
It's true.
I like me. I like me.
I bet a Russian woman can make a good super stew.
You know where they stand.
Do we?
I think so. Unless you're a Russian spy, in which case the job title.
If I was an attractive Russian woman and a spy, I would call myself the spy with the thighs. Guys, thanks for watching World Local News episode 19. My name is Greg Perlman. You can find me on Instagram at @GPerlman and on Twitter. You can follow World Local News at World Local News on Instagram. You can subscribe to our YouTube page. You can like the videos if you like them. You can comment on them. You can share it with a friend. And you can follow us on iTunes, Spotify, wherever you listen to your podcasts, if it's those two platforms. Freddie, where can they find you?
You heard the man. Whatever you just said, that was well said, dude. That was great. Fucking share this stuff. Fucking don't. If you don't share our stuff and you like, you're kind of being a dick. And that's not you. You're better than that. All right?
People know that it's 100% free to not only support your friends' dreams, but it's 100% free to subscribe, like videos.
Yeah.
Hey, just do it.
Yeah.
It's free.
Look out for us. Find me on Instagram at Freddie Valoy and TikTok as well.
Bye.